Hey guys, my name is Matt. If you're new to the channel, I talk about everything random that matters to you. And in today's video, we're actually going to talk about is and are there aliens coming from the ocean, guys? Is there something in the ocean we don't know of? Well, let's find out. So I got a few articles pulled up and videos, so let's see. All right, guys. So I got the first video pulled up. This is from Neil deGrasse Tyson, explains why we're probably not alone in the universe. Let's watch it.
You can't think we're alone once you study how common our ingredients of life are in the universe. The atoms of our body, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, they're the three most common chemically active ingredients in the universe. We're not made of special stuff. And we're based on carbon, which is an extremely sticky element that makes molecules all across the periodic table.
Yeah.
So if there was any kind of biology upon which you would base on an element, it would be carbon. Not only that, life got started almost as fast as it possibly could have in the early Earth. After Earth cooled down from meteor impacts that made us, once it cooled down, complex molecules formed. Within 100 million years, life appeared. So you combine these facts and then you look at the expanse of the 14 billion year age of the universe with 100 billion stars in our galaxy and 100 billion galaxies. To suggest that we are the only life in the universe would be inexcusably egocentric. You can't think we're alone.
Yeah, guys, I mean, I agree with him 100%. I just think that there's so much out there. There's so much going on in the universe. There's multiple universes out there. There's the multiverse, guys. There's different dimensions. I just think it's very ignorant to think that we are the only game in town, guys, honestly. I mean, there's just so much evidence pointing. I mean, you're talking about just carbon-based life forms. There could be other types of life forms out there, guys, that aren't based off carbon, right? I mean, just use your imagination. Like, whatever you can think of could be out there. We don't really know, guys. I just think it's crazy. But, and a very interesting topic. This is why I cover this topic a lot. So, all right, we're going to talk about, and actually, we're going to watch this other video now. This is from BBC.com, the alien life forms of the deep ocean.
Forget looking to the stars in search of strange alien life forms. It's our own planet's deep ocean that's offering up the chance to find new life, but not as we know it. Now, when we talk about the deep ocean, we generally mean the point at which light starts to decrease rapidly, which is typically about 200 meters and below. At depths of over 1,000 meters, the ocean becomes completely dark. Combine this with near freezing temperatures and extreme pressure, it's no wonder that for a long time scientists believed that life in the ocean's depths was impossible. However, we now understand that the deep ocean is a rich ecosystem of marine life. In a recent study, scientists discovered more than 5,000 new species living on the seabed in the Clarion-Clipperton Zone, a large stretch of seafloor between Hawaii and Mexico.
Yeah, guys, because life, if you guys have not noticed it already in the last couple of decades, is that life evolves based off its environment, guys. I mean, they found microbial life around, volcanoes, guys, under the water. I mean, there's life in the Arctic, guys, where it's super cold out there. They're finding life everywhere, guys, and it's if bacterial microbial life can survive in these extreme, temperatures, hot, cold, with very limited sunlight, guys, then makes you think, if life can survive in these extreme conditions here on Earth, what about other planets, guys? What about other planets in our solar system, right? That's what I've always thought about. Like, they talk about how, you can't survive on Saturn or on Venus, but it's interesting because, those type of conditions do exist here, in the depths of the ocean, or in the Arctic, these extreme temperatures, guys. Life finds a way, which is very optimistic in itself. But let's keep watching.
What surprised me most about our study is the level of undescribed biodiversity in the area. We found 90% of the species from the region are new to science. A particular favorite animals of mine from the CCZ are the glass sponges. They have stalks which are literally made of glass, and they form on the seafloor in these very low temperatures, which is really an incredible feat of physics.
This work is so pressing because the CCZ is an area that has been earmarked for deep-sea mining, and the current deadline to the pause on deep-sea mining is due to come to an end in July.
This makes it particularly important for us to try and characterize and understand the biodiversity of the region, because we don't understand what the impacts may be if we don't know what biodiversity is there in the first place.
There are thought to be up to 2 million species living in the oceans, with some estimates putting the figure higher. So far...
Oh, it's definitely higher. Guys, these people, these researchers, they don't even really know. Like, really nobody knows, actually. I saw an article, and I'll put it up on my on a YouTube short or on my Instagram or TikTok. But I did see an article, and this is a few weeks ago, where they sent scientists in the Mariana Trench, and they found a plethora of unknown species, and they didn't even disclose or publish the report. Look, I actually think there's more to the ocean than we're being told, to be honest with you. NASA used to actually explore the depths of the ocean, and they don't do it anymore. Wonder why that is.
We know about fewer than 250,000, according to the World Register of Marine Species.
It's a very exciting time to be starting to build up a picture of the biodiversity and the ecology of the deep ocean, as well as understanding what that can tell us about evolution of life on this planet.
Yeah, guys, as you see right there. So let's go ahead and go over to this next video I have. It's just, look, guys, you're going to see that people just essentially don't know what's going on in this planet, guys. On this planet, we don't really know, and we're just now figuring things out, guys. We are a young species relative. I think it's the researcher, or what's his name? I'll have to look it up, but it's a guy, I forget his name. He's an archaeologist, amateur archaeologist, I think, and he talks about how we're a species with amnesia. I gotta look it up. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but all right, guys, look. So this next video we're gonna watch, are they hiding under the oceans? This is a good one. Let's watch this.
Multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean.
It's an unknown sphere that followed a Navy warship before disappearing into the ocean.
I don't know if I said like extraterrestrial or if I said alien or otherworldly. I can't remember exactly how I phrased it. And he said, no, delete that, change it, make it to this. And I said, okay, sure, why? He goes, well, they might be living under our oceans.
Think about it. If you're going to hide on this planet, what's the least explored spot on the planet? 2/3 of it's the ocean.
And this person also said to me that
2/3 of the planet is ocean, and we haven't even explored it, guys. Isn't that crazy? We haven't even explored our own planet, and we're sending like probes and, you know, supposedly going to the moon and trying to go to Mars and stuff. We haven't even explored our oceans, guys. So here's what I always thought about too, which was interesting. If we're so worried, right, about, the climate changing and weather, and stuff like that, what about if you were to build a society in the ocean? Wouldn't that kind of insulate you from like weather catastrophes? If you're like deep enough in the ocean, you wouldn't even notice the Earth's heating or cooling, or you wouldn't even notice a hurricane, right? If you're at the bottom of the ocean, right? I don't know. I've always thought about that. And if you're an advanced civilization, wouldn't you do that? I don't know. I'm just curious. Just a question to be asked.
more activity under the water than there is in the air with these UFO things. He's like, you ever seen the movie The Abyss? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's a good one.
Wow.
Multiple witnesses.
Yeah, guys, we don't really know what's going on. I mean, we really don't. I mean, we're just now refiguring things. I think the people that really are running the show actually know what's going on. I don't think we really know what's going on, if I'm being honest. I think a lot of people have been lied to. A lot of institutions have been manipulated and not told the exact truth.